Well, we got our first rain of the year, really. So everything literally just turned green around here. We've got trees blooming, or at least the leaves are coming out. And we're gonna try to get one more thing done today. I'm gonna try to do a speed install and run you through what I do for landscape lighting. This is one of the big things that we've always liked in our house, but this place, since we moved here last year, has never really been lit up or had much lighting at all. So I've got 3 simple components that are going to go together. We're going to get this house lit up. I'll show you kind of a before and after, how dark it really is here at night, and then how bright you can make it. And I'm going to say 20 minutes, but we'll see how long that really goes. But starting out, really, we've just got to have one type of light, or as many different types of light as you want. You've got your outdoor cable that is really just 12 gauge low voltage cable that we're going to snap into. This is DC, so it's 12-2. It's got 2 wires. Lastly is just the transformer. So this is where we're going to screw those wires in. We've got one set there, one set there. This is a, I think, 300 amp per station. It's got 2 terminals essentially, so we can put a set of wires here and a set of wires here, get it programmed, lock it up, plug it in, and it's good to go. This is actually the Moonrays. It's got photocell controlled timer, and that's really all you need. You got 2 300 watt again terminals, and I've got, really for our house, since it's kind of a colonial 2-story, we're going to light up the areas between the windows with floodlights. So I got the 20 watt, I also got the 50 watt equivalent. So I'm going to see, these might be too much power, but I got 8 of those, and if we need to go down, we can switch to the 4 20 watt spotlights. So I even want to get one stuck up in the tree. My neighbor does that, and it kind of looks, it's nice to have the patio lit up at night. We don't even have lights when we're coming outside here, so we're going to start using that room a lot more now that it's spring. So we're going to get to it, and I'll show you how I'm going to light the or run the lines. I'm really just going to run them to the spots with some extra loop where I want to put some lights, and then I can adjust them if I need to. So one thing to know is the longer your line is, the less lights you can actually put on there. I learned that the hard way. I actually put out probably 20 lights on a maybe 250 foot cord, and it was just a little too much, and it's just a little too little to trip the breaker, but the lights would just flicker, and it was the creepiest thing. So with these floodlights, you just want to make sure you've got your light position where you want it before you actually plug it in, and that's because you do have a little pierce point or pin on each of these connectors, and that's going to put a hole in your wire, your 12-2 wire. So you've got a valley. It's pretty dummy proof. You just set that in there when the power is off, and get the connector ready, or kind of mated there. And when you've got it where you want it, it's going to pierce each of those wires on each side, so it's going to carry that current on through to your lamp. And obviously I shot this much later on, but this is one more light that I wanted to add, and this is going to add some light to this wall. I think we're still under 20 minutes, maybe a little over. we'll get all this cleaned up and see if everything lights up. So it doesn't matter which one goes where. So I'm gonna take that, stick that in there, and see how hard this is to get. Nice and tight. Same with this guy. I'm not going to go around. I just want to make a loop. Stick that in. The other one I actually put on wrong. If you're an electrician, I get it. This one is the right way, or it's curled the right way. It's curled around the screw. Turning it clockwise turns with the screw. This one did not, so I'm not an electrician, but I've heard. Here we are at the back of the house, so almost pitch black, and now we've got some light. So here we've got a nice patio wall lit up. And then we've got a few in the back. And all our super bright lights inside.